Yo, what is good, YouTube? Welcome back to another JC2K video. In today's video, I'm going to be ranking the top 10 best point guards in NBA 2K24 MyTEAM. Right now, I ranked the best point guards in the game like the day after the game came out, and it's been about 3 weeks, so I think it's really a good time to transition and start ranking some more guys, considering there's a lot of new cards on this list. There are a few holdovers from the first list for sure, but there's a lot of new cards that have come out and have places pretty high up in this top 10 point guard list. So before we hop into the video, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that subscribe button. Help me push towards the 14,000 subscriber mark on the channel. I'm uploading every single day, and I would really appreciate it if y'all do subscribe for tons of great MyTEAM content. But without further ado, let's hop right into it. Starting off with this John Starks, who I think is honestly really, really nice. He's got a smooth release. He's a 6'5" PG. That's probably his best attribute, is how big he is. But he's also a very good perimeter defender with a high lateral quickness, good speed, good shooting, and can even dunk wide open. Badges are pretty solid. I think this is one of the most underrated cards in the game. Not crazy fast, and I understand his animations are not insane or anything, but he's got a pretty nice release, and overall I think he's a really, really nice card, especially since he can dunk as well. Definitely one of the most underrated PG cards in the game right now. I've seen some people commenting about him, and he is a dog. Brandon Jennings, I have at number 7, or number 9, I should say. Love his animations. He's my favorite budget point guard in the game. 14,000 MT for a 6'1", 6'4" wingspan PG. Not great size, but super quick, can dunk wide open, and is a capable shooter. Not a good defender, but really nice playmaking badges. Does have gold speed booster, some good shooting badges as well, and a great release. Patty Mills' release is phenomenal. His movement is nice. Step behind the back gives him the Curry slide. The pro escape is decent as well, and overall he is a really, really nice card, and I think he's a great option at number 9 as a very solid budget PG. Not going to do anything defensively, and he is undersized, but offensively he's nice. At number 8, go with Chris Paul. Chris Paul is a very good defensive PG, but unfortunately, he is a bit undersized at 6 foot. That's really small, and he's got a tiny player build. Playmaking badges are super nice on CP. He's got some solid defensive badges as well. High perimeter, high steal, high lateral quickness. Not great speed, but he's a good shooter. Can't dunk, unfortunately. I like the defense, though. His release is decent. His movement is not amazing. I don't love the CP dribble style, honestly, but I do think he's a pretty solid card, and I love the fact that he's a good defender. I have some of the elite defensive point guards a little higher on this list, but because he's a little more undersized, not quite as good, I think I will put him down at number 8, but still a very solid card. De'Aaron Fox at number 7 is the current domination reward. This is a card that I still have not used, but every time I see him, I think he's very solid. 6'3", 6'6" wingspan, super fast, capable shooter, capable dunker, pretty good defender, has a couple defensive badges, nothing special, but does have gold quick speed booster and unpluckable. Silver bailout, break starter. Unfortunately, no handles for days. That's a big flaw, but he has a nice release. It's very fast. I know his dribble style is good as well. He moves really, really nicely. He's a great card with a really nice fast release as well. So fast release, capable slasher, capable defender, and really, really fast as a card is a great combination for De'Aaron Fox, and it makes him a very, very good point guard option at number 7. Number 6, I feel like, is where we take a bit of a step up. Derrick Rose. D Rose's biggest flaw by far is that his release is really, really slow. That being said, he's crazy fast. He is a semi-capable shooter, and he's super athletic while also being a decent-ish defender. Not great. 84 lateral quickness. The rest of the defense isn't great at all, but he's got Hoff speed booster, gold handles for days, gold hyperdrive, silver bailout, and unpluckable. The problem with him is the release being very slow. Precision dunker is one of his Hoff badges as well. Limitless takeoff isn't in the game anymore, but release just isn't great. Movement is good. Size up is good. D-Rose size is still very, very good, honestly. Trey dribble style is one of the better dribble styles right now as well. I just can't stand his release. He's so frustrating to try to shoot the ball with. So for me, at least, I can't go higher than 6 despite him being a great card. Number 5 is going to be Damian Lillard. This is lower than people would put Lillard, probably. I don't like the fact that he does not play any defense at all. He's a horrific defender. 84 speed and excel is okay, and the 93 is very good. He's a good dunker, great shooting and playmaking badges, and very solid finishing ones as well, including bronze posterizer, gold fast twitch. And his release is nice. His movement is okay. He's just a horrible defender. He gets absolutely picked on the defensive end of the court, and offensively he's not truly elite enough or dominant enough to deserve a high enough spot to make up for the fact that he is as bad defensively as he is. I mean, he is one of the worst defensive cards on this list, kind of like Brandon Jennings, who's a lot lower on the list, but Dame's still a great offensive card, and he's still a top PG. He just struggles defensively. Joe Dumars comes in at number 4 for me. Great defensive point guard. If you got this card in your pre-order packs, I bet you aren't disappointed. 82 speed, 82-3. He can dunk wide open, although he's not going to dunk very much. But he does have very, very good defense. Decent interior for a guard, but amazing perimeter defender. Hoff challenger, silver clamps, glove interceptor, gold pick dodger. Good playmaking badges, including silver handles for days, which is nice. He can hit a good open shot. His release is actually pretty okay as well. Not an amazing offensive card, but I like this Joe Dumars card. Defensively, he's really nice. Speaking of defense, though, Jason Kidd is pretty much number 2 exclusively for defense. The best defensive point guard in the game right now. At 6'4", a 6'8" wingspan, and a massive player build, he is just really, really big on the defensive end of the court. 88 speed and excel, 76 shot 3, 85 perimeter, 85 lateral, 85 steal, and 70 interior. Playmaking badges are decent. Defensive badges are very good. Finishing-wise, does not do a ton, but his shooting is pretty okay. I like his release. It's on quick, which does help because it's not the best release in the world, but on quick, it's not bad. He's got normal leaner, which is good. Steph's dribble style is capable. Some of his movement is okay. And then defensively, he's the best defensive point guard in the game. And I love the value that he brings because I don't feel like he gets picked on defensively. Love using Jason Kidd in my lineup. Kyrie Irving at number 2, I don't think is the number 1 point guard in the game anymore. I really don't think he is. It's really close, but 6'2", 6'4" wingspan, 93 speed and excel, 92 shot 3. Can't dunk and still not an elite defender, but he does have good lateral quickness, 80 steals, silver interceptor and glove, silver pick dodger, really good shooting, and amazing playmaking badges, of course, as well. Finishing wise, though, I don't like his layup package. He gets blocked a lot on them. Honestly, his SIGs are not incredible besides his dribble style. Kyrie dribble style is the best dribble style in the game right now, and I don't think it's really particularly close. I like MJ dribble style. I like Trey dribble style. There are a couple other ones that are good, but Kyrie one is really, really good. So I do think that is a really, really huge plus for Kyrie, as well as that he's got that great dribble style. Don't love the fact that his layup package is bad, though, and he's not a great defender, so he's not number 1. Admittedly, Steph is not a good defender either. He and Kyrie defensively are actually very similar, but Steph is better offensively than Kyrie, in my opinion. Not quite as fast, and playmaking badges aren't quite as good, but he is a better shooter slightly than Kyrie. Can dunk wide open, at least occasionally. Kyrie can't dunk at all, and his layup package is much better than Kyrie's, which is nice. They both are pretty similar defensively. 84 lateral, 85 steal on Curry is nice. He's got a higher interior than Kyrie. Doesn't have the silver glove and interceptor, though, which would have been nice to have. Probably should put like a pick dodger on him, but Curry does have a better release than Kyrie. His movement outside of the dribble style is honestly better than Kyrie's, but I will say Kyrie's dribble style is better, so that is very nice for him. Steph's leaner is great. He's an amazing offensive card. One of the best scorers, maybe the best scorer in the game right now, probably the best shooter in the game right now. Release is insanely fast, whereas Kyrie's release is pretty baited. I do think Steph is the new best point guard in the game. So this is my list of the top 10 best point guards in my team right now. Let me know what y'all think of my list down in the comment section down below. If there's anybody you would change, anybody you'd move higher or lower, I feel like this might be a controversial list, putting a guy like J Kidd as high as I did, as well as taking Kyrie off that top spot. So let me know what y'all think, but hopefully y'all did enjoy the video. If you did, make sure you hit that like button, leave a comment, and subscribe. I'll be back on more 2K content very, very soon, and I appreciate y'all. Peace.